In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, carry on.
Once again, good afternoon, basketball fans. We're coming to live inside the home of the Magis Eagles Arena, Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. And this time for the Cebu Inter-Alumni Invitational Tournament 2025, hosted by your very own Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. This game is brought to you by Ordo Sports, Air Spencer, Core Pacific, Money Exchange, Asian Orthopedics, D-Stone Star, and First Five Sports Bar, Lunch and Cafe. And in the opening matchup, it is the men from Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu wearing the blue jerseys going against CEC, or the Cebu Eastern College Dragons, wearing the immaculate white jerseys. Once again, glad to have us for another battle inside the Magis Eagles Arena, as the Blue Eagles looking to power this way inside. Andropo gets denied. Tang picks it up, drops it inside to Cañizares. Dave Tang, the extra pass. What a dish and find by Dave Tang, able to locate Andropo for that easy two inside the shaded lane. 2-0 on the board for the Blue Eagles. The Dragons goes to Tim. Tan makes his move. Gets fouled by Mr. Gasime. That would be his first personal foul. 8 minutes 48. Just a baseline or their sideline inbound for the Cebu Eastern College. This is the Division A battle, ladies and gentlemen. 40 up division, as they call it. Well, Gubs goes to Alan Tang. The three, no good. Rakal gets it back. His pin twirls. Pump fake, denied by Poe. He gets it back. Rakal looking for friends. 10 on the shot clock. Tan unable to knock down an open jumper. As Joe will go. Crossley goes to the timeline. Goes to Tang. Fires a three. Rims out. Cañizares gets it back. Too strong on the attempt. Ball is loose. Rakal gets it. CEC on the run. Tan setting up the screen. Ong back to Tan. Inside, the pass was too high for Alan Tang, resulting in a turnover. 8 minutes in the first, 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. As an early substitution here for the men in white, the CEC Dragons, as Lau checks in for Rakal. CEC playing a 2-3 zone. Let's see how the Blue Eagles will try to break this zone. As Ko mans the point, goes to Gasime. You cannot leave him that space. He will pull the trigger. Ko goes to Dave. Tang attacks. Finds an opening. Gasime wide open. Three. Yes, sir! That's a Sunday special for Afshin Gasime. Again, I've just talked about it earlier. Giving him that much of a space, he will kill you. As Paul Gabatan goes to Tang, unable to respond. Gasime picks up the rebound. Stepping on the gas, Gasime looks to attack. The runner gets the contact. And you've got to love how aggressive Afshin Gasime to start in this ball game. As he gets that board, immediately he steps on the gas, immediately attacks the defense, doesn't want the defense to be set. And he gets that contact, and he is rewarded 2 free throws on the line, but unable to secure the first one. 5-0 for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Gasime missing both. Very unlikely for him to miss both, though. The CEC Dragons looking to take advantage. Gabatan fires a three. No good. Joel Ko gets the board. Ko on the move. Goes to Andrew, but unable to connect that time. A turnover for the Blue Eagles. 6 minutes 55 remaining in the first quarter. Now Ong directing traffic. He wants some movement on their set. Goes to Paul. Gabatan thought about it. Looking for an opening in the zone. Alan Tang trying to dance in the zone. Gets called for traveling without a valid passport. 6 minutes 34, 5-0 for the men in blue. Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. This is the Division A battle, ladies and gentlemen. A win here could be big, as this is only a 4-team. Participating for 4 teams as Joel Ko, the PBA veteran, knocks down a 3 to give his team an 8-0 lead. Great start for Sacred School Ateneo de Cebu. Tang, he attacks. Oh, the wild shot is up and good. Looking to challenge Dr. Pierre Milia at that time. And nevertheless gets the basket. Dave Tang, one of their leaders, trying to look for an opening, finds Gasime and lets it fly. Almost to the rescue is his best friend at this time, as Paul Gabatan picks it up. Looks to challenge Dave Tang. Great recovery on the defense. Came up short. Gasime clears the board. Nearing the halfway mark of the first. Ko asking for it. Finds Gasime in the corner. Didn't pull the trigger. The extra pass. Joel 3. Yes, sir. Great recognition there by Apshin Gasimi, able to find Joel Ko for an open three as he gives his team a 9-point advantage, 11-2. As we go into a break, we'll be right back.
So that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Back shortly, ladies and gentlemen, inside the home, the Magis Eagles Arena, and what a start, a sizzling start for the men in blue, the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Joel Ko, Apshin Gazima leading the way as they are up 9 with 5 minutes 18. And some new troops deployed here. Francis Cinco, Serge Algoboy, now part of the 5, as well as Ray Makilan for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Peña now checks in as well for the CEC Dragons. Kabatan goes to the corner. Jump shot no good. Cinco picks up the board. Quickly to Serge. Goboy on the move. He looks to fly, and he will finish it up. And that has been the specialty of Serge Algoboy. You need to put a body in front of him, playing him in an open court. Serge loves to dominate that way as Peña looking to break the zone. Goes cross court, Gabatan lets it fly, overshoots it. Lau gets the board. There's a contact down low by Makilan. That would send Lau to the line to shoot free throws. Well, that's Marlon Lau, folks, on the line. Unable to hit the first. Came up short. The second one, still no good. Joel Ko, skies high for the board. And Joel will cross the timeline. Goes to Cinco. That's a specialty. Unable to get the friendly bounce. Serge is there to the rescue. Finds Cinco one more time. The extra pass. Makilan unable to knock it down as Peña gets the board. Teng looking for friends. Looks to attack the zone. Goes to the left elbow. Go didn't pull the trigger. Back to Teng. 6 to work with. Go fires one up. No good. Joel Ko gets another board. Joko on the move. Pushing the pace. Goes to Dr. Pierre Emilia. The power move. Short. There's Cinco. The extra pass to Makilan. He fakes. Ball is loose. Stolen. And there, that is clearly a foul against Dr. Pierre Emilia to stop that fast break. As Lau will head back to the bench for CEC. Ang checks in for the first time. That's Drift Fuse Ang. Sacred School Ateneo still playing the 2-3 zone. Teng with the leather. He fires a 3. Hits the back of the rim. Ko yet with another rebound. Wants some movement on their side. Joel Ko dancing, he fires. Came up short as Peña gets the board. Quickly to Teng. The quick outlet, Go. Looks to challenge everyone on the shaded lane. But gets called for a traveling without a valid passport. Under 3 minutes left in the first. 13-2 for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Ko mans the point, goes to Makilan on the top of the key, looking for that entry pass, asking for that screen, goes to the right elbow. Serge, the one-hander specialty. That's a Serge Algoboy specialty. You give him that one-hander, he will pull that one up. Now this is now a 13-point advantage for the Blue Eagles. Asteng with a teardrop, no good. Pierre Emilia fighting for the loose ball, gets the board. The quick outlet, the perfect catch. Serge Algoboy, the touchdown! Came from the bench, Serge Algoboy contributing now with 6 points for his team. As he extends the lead to 15, 17-2 is the count, under 2 minutes. Another steal for the Blue Eagles. Perfectly read that passing lanes. Go, the pass to Dr. Pierre Emilia, but unable to convert that one up. As the deadly shooter from the outside, Albert Chua checks in for the first time this afternoon for the Blue Eagles. Of course, in Shaaba, Albert Chua has been their designated shooter. He has been deadly, shooting around 30 to 40% on the three-point line. And he is a man to watch as well for the Blue Eagles. As Go fires one up, no good. Chua unable to get hold of that board. Ang gets it, goes to Teng, evading defenders, unable to hit that side of the rim. In the hands of Serge Algoboy. Finds Albert, his first three. Not this time, as Peña picks up the board. Peña, they have the numbers. Peña goes all the way to the cup. With no hesitation, RJ Peña immediately attacks the defense of the men in blue for his first 2 points of the ball game. Believe it or not, that is the 4th point only for the CEC Dragons. Blue Eagles is up 17-4. As we have a whistle blown, I believe that would go against RJ Peña. Sacred Heart School at Ateneo de Cebu calls for time. I'll be right back. Seconds remaining in the first. The Blue Eagles ahead by 13, 17-4 is the count. And it will be a baseline inbound for the Blue Eagles. Cinco will begin the play. The Blue Eagles are being coached by, of course, Lucky Karma, Gio Laguyo on the sidelines. Albert Chua gets the pass coming from the inbound. Algoboy trying to power his way, finds Cinco. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Albert lets it fly, no good. Makilan gets the long rebound. Makilan trying to erase an opponent out of the way. Back to Ray. Makilan, the pump fake, was looking for contact, no call. They get it back, a lot of time left. After the race is Teng, the touchdown. 3 seconds remaining. Cinco, is he aware? Goes for a prayer. No good. We end the first quarter battle. Sacred Heart School at Ateneo de Cebu. The Blue Eagles up 17-6. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. We're about to begin the second quarter battle. Sacred School Ateneo de Cebu up 17-6, and we'd like to invite everyone, for those who are watching, to please follow, like, and follow the page SHS-AdC 2K Cares for the upcoming St. Ignatius Fun Run that would happen on September 28th. You may register. Registration still ongoing. That would be a fun run that would happen on September 28th. Now the Blue Eagles is with Kanye Zares, J-Lo, Joel Ko, Dave Teng, and Afshin Gasime. They're 5 on the floor. While the CEC Dragons is with Cabana, Tan. The 2 Tans, that's Timothy. The other Tan is Timothy or Team Tan on the floor. For the CEC Dragons, the men in white. Dave Teng calling the shots. Looks for an opening. Go inside. J-Lo came up short on the first. Canizares picks up the rebound. Powers his way inside. Gets the basket. And one. And that's how Canizares will try to introduce himself as he gets the basket inside the shaded lane. A much taller lineup now for the Blue Eagles as they extend their lead back to 13. Low to the corner. 14 on the shot clock. Tan thought about it, goes to Tim. Tan takes another jumper, no good. Canizares picks it up quickly to Afshin Gasime. He attacks, finds Canizares. Great pass by Gasime. Able to find Canizares as his wingman that time. Just unselfish display of basketball now for the Blue Eagles. They extend their lead to 15. Cabana looking for an opening. J-Lo trying to be anchor of that defense. Law fires one up, knocks it down. 21-6 is the count. In the hands of Dave. Teng to the corner. The entry pass. Gasime thought about it. Didn't pull the trigger. Goes to Dave. Fires a 3. No good. J-Lo fighting for the loose ball. It will stay with the Blue Eagles. Under 8 minutes remaining. As Cabana will head back to the bench, Lau is being deployed back on the floor. Dave, the shortstop jumper, yes sir! No problem, and that is for you, Sir Borge Chua, watching our games live, the final boss. Not playing, no, this afternoon. I'm not sure why. As they go to Tan. Back to Tim. The extra pass, the 3 is no good. Lau gets another board, goes to Tim. The 3 as Joel Ko picks up the rebound. And Ko loses control. It will go back to the side of CEC Dragons. J-Lo asking for, rather that's Low asking for some movement. To the corner he goes. For a shot clock. They need to take a shot. Shot clock expires. And they are not aware of the shot clock. 6 minutes 45 remaining in the first half battle. Dave Teng calling the shots. Their point guard. 2 screens set up by J-Lo and Canizares. Ko twirls. Canizares with a pump fake, but J-Lo gets called for a 3-second violation. Now Low wants some movement. His pass going nowhere. A miscue that time for the Dragons. As Andrew Poe back on the floor for Cañizares. In the hands of Dave Tang to Joel Ko, looking for that entry pass for J. Lo. There's Andrew, stolen there by Alan Tang. Tang looking go all the way, stripped and goes out of bounds. Great defense there by the Blue Eagles, able to defend without fouling. Now the Dragons have 17 seconds to make a shot. They go to Ong. He attacks. No good. Lau to the rescue. At the right time, at the right place for Lau to finish it up. No, they go to the corner. Back to Ko, the cross court. Kasime, the extra pass. Joel back to Dave. The fly by three. No good. Rebound battle. J-Lo gets called for the foul. Pass inside. Lau unable to convert. 4-on-2 break. Joko has it. Joko to Dave. Dave. The up and under, and he will take two. And you've got to love how the Blue Eagles are running off the floor. I mean, these are 40 years old and up, boys, ladies and gentlemen. But they are still running on the court, running on those fast breaks. And it's quite an inspiration to see them running off the court, having to age this or to play in this division, Division A 40 up, but they are still trying to dominate on the fast break, run on the breaks with their teammates, and that is the attitude, the winning attitude, as Dave Tang knocks down the second one. The quick outlet, Paul Gabatan, three, off the mark. Dave Tang, they have the numbers. Tang, stop, far, shoots, gets the friendly bounce. And I'm not surprised. That is his shot. That is his spot. Dave Tang looking to go all the way for this Alumni Invitational Tournament as Gabatan came up empty once again. Rebound battle, Lau Gasimi fighting for it. It is going back to the side of the men in blue, the Blue Eagles. Four minutes 34 remaining. 16-point lead for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Mostly, they are from batch 2000 for this team from the Blue Eagles. They have been the past champions in Shaaba's previous seasons, and they are looking to compete with other schools this time. Let's see how far they will go. They're looking good to begin with. They go upstairs to Andrew Poe. To Cinco. Gasimi asking for it. Left wide open. The three. Yes, sir! Another Sunday special for Rapshin Gasimi. That is his second three-pointer of the ball game. Alan dribbling that leather, knocks it down. Quite fancy, but still able to knock it down. 18-point lead. Dr. Pierre powers his way inside, gets stripped. It will stay with the Blue Eagles. Serge Algoboy checks in for Joel Ko. There's a baseline inbound. Cinco will begin the play. They go upstairs to Serge. Algoboy thought about it. Takes a three. Rims out. Rebound battle. The Dragons has it. Quickly to Alan Tang. Ha ha! Look at his opponent before making that shot. But no problem as he cuts the lead to 16, 29-13. Cinco goes to Gasimi in the right wing. Back to Cinco. They have 10 to make a shot. The entry pass to Andrew. The shortstop jumper, no good. Gabatan taps it to a friend. The Dragons on the run. And there's a Paul. Gabs to the corner. Tang fires one up. No good. Andrew Po gets it. 3-on-2 break. Gasime. The touchdown. No good though. As Gabatan will say touchdown. And this time the Blue Eagles calls for time. We'll be right back. Under 3 minutes left in the first half. The Dragons are knocking down on the doors of the Blue Eagles. They are down 13, 29-16. Let's see how the Blue Eagles will try to make an adjustment. As Cinco is being joined with Andrew Po, Serge Algube, Ray McKillen, and Dr. Pierre Milia. Andrew Po begins the play, goes to Cinco on the right wing. They're trying to move that leather. Andrew Po spin, twirl, stolen by Alan Tang. Alan Tang off to the races, goes for another touchdown. And he is a man to watch for the CEC Dragons. And the lead is now down to 11, as much as 17 earlier. McKillan didn't pull the trigger, but that is just too good to be true, as he gets called for another traveling violation. 2 minutes 13. Awong calling the shots. Wants a movement. Goes to the right. Pimentel, Gabatan 3. Still no good. Cinco to Surge. This is how he wants it. But ball was deflected out of bounds. Under 2 minutes. 29-18 is the count. Cinco makes his move. Taps it to Surge. Alguboy has 15 on the shot clock. The familiar runner unable to get the friendly bounce. But Surge unable to get the offensive board going back to the side of the CEC Dragons. Tang dancing with Cinco. Finds Pimentel, thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. Ong goes to Paul, to Boltron, the extra pass. Excellent ball movement for the CEC Dragons. And now you can see a lot of movement on their side. As Dave Tang marching to the scorer's table, ready to check back in. Makilan, almost a turnover there. Dave Tang back on the floor to orchestrate their set. Now Tang calling the shots. 10 on the shot clock. Tang looks to dance. Takes a 3. No good. Dr. Pierre doing what he does best, getting those extra possession for his team. But this time, it resulted to a turnover as Makilan unable to find perfectly Dr. Pierre Mila down low. Gabatan goes inside finally. A deuce for Paul Gabatan. 29-20 is the count. 30 seconds remaining. Andrew Poe, 14 on the shot clock. He makes his move. The drop pass. And another turnover. A 3-second violation for the Blue Eagles. A series of turnovers to end the first half for the Blue Eagles. And they have to start taking care of that basketball if they want to take care of their lead. The lead is down to 7. And the Dragons can make it to 5 or 4. But Andrew Poe was erased out of the way after Bultron was setting up an illegal screen to free up Paul Gabatan on the triple. With 9 seconds on the game clock, the Blue Eagles can take the last shot of the half. Dave Ting has it. 4, 3, Tang, he lets it fly. No good. We end the first half. Blue Eagles up 7, 29-22. Heading into the break. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow.
Back on the floor, inside at home, the Magis Eagles Arena, Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, as this game is brought to you by Ordo Sports, Air Spencer, Core Pacific Money Exchange, Asian Orthopedics, The Stone Stars, Aloha Mana and Spa, and First Five Sports Bar, Lunch and Cafe. In the first half, it was a sizzling start for the Blue Eagles. They're up 15-17 big points in the first half, but slowly getting their touches are the CEC Dragons, led by Alan Teng, leading the pack. Heading into half, they are just down 7 and right now made a basket to open up the scoring in the third. Let's see how it goes in the second half. As the CEC Dragons with the possession, they go inside. Racal makes his move, unable to connect there with RJ Pena. A turnover. Dave Tang calling the shots. They're looking for the entry pass to J. Lo. Gasime has it. Gasime with 8 on the shot clock goes to Joel Ko. Gasime lets it fly. Unable to box it home. The quick outlet. Tang, the touchdown. No good. Great recovery there by Apshin and friends. 8 minutes 45. Dave Tang makes his move. Goes to Joel Ko. Inside, Cañizares. Working with Lau. Kicks it out to Dave. Last touch. It will stay with the Blue Eagles. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Is he aware of it? Ko fires a three. Yes, sir! That's basketball IQ at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. As Ang looking to respond immediately right to the chest of Cañizares. Gets the whistle, and he will head to the line for free throws. But let's talk about Joel Ko on that last play. Shot clock was winding down. He is aware of it. Just throw it up on the air and knocks down a triple to extend their lead back to 8:32-24. Ang unable to convert both free throws. J-Lo secures the board. Now in the hands of Dave Tang. Goes to the left elbow, Gasime. Can't pull the trigger. Wow, what a find. But Cañizares came up short. He gets it back. And there's Lau trying to stop Cañizares on that play. 2 minutes gone by in the third. It is a baseline inbound for the Blue Eagles. Teng begins the play. The bounce, J-Lo, the wild shot. Pick up by Dave Teng. Fresh 14, Gasime lets it fly. Yes, sir! Another triple for Mr. Gasime. That is his third make in this ball game. And he is a man on a mission. And you can see the fire on his eyes. He is the chairman for Shaba, and he wants a win in their territory. They're up 11. Teng pushing that leather. Teng spins, kicks it out. Stolen there by Rakal. As Lau unable to get hold of that leather. Turnover. Three minutes gone by in the third. The Blue Eagles up 11, 35-24. Thanks to the outside shooting of Joel Ko and Upshin Gasime as they extend their lead back to a double digit. Dave Teng directing traffic. Teng attacks that zone, finds Serge. Algoboy powers his way inside. The scoop pass. Recovered. Rakal. The quick outlet, Teng. 2-on-3 break, Teng. Oh, perfectly broken up by Dave. Great transition D there by the Blue Eagles. Gasime lets it fly. No good this time, but Law is there to the rescue. The bounce inside. Broken up by Rakal. It will stay with the Blue Eagles. 6 minutes 25, 35-24 is the count. In the hands of Dave Teng. Dave Teng dancing, takes a three, came up short. Ang tracks it down, goes to Teng, now denied. Not in my house, says Joel Ko. Gasime pushing the pace to Serge, a familiar one-hander. Short, but J-Lo is there to the rescue. And J-Lo will head to the line for free throws. J-Lo is on the line for the first time this afternoon. Unable to knock down the first. 35-24. 6 minutes to go in the third. No problem on the second one. Splits his charities. Back to an 11-point lead. Dr. Pierre Milia. And what a luxury to have Dr. Pierre Milia and J-Lo. Wide bodies. the kind of player that would dive every loose ball, that would fight for every possession. You've got Dr. Pierre, you've got Sir J-Lo on the floor. And you've got to love as Serge saves it to Gasimi, the extra pass. And it will go back to the side of the Dragons. Nearing the 5-minute mark, halfway through the third. In the hands of Tang. Looks to break the zone. He attacks, drops it to Tan. The reverse is up. As Timothy Tan will head to the line for free throws. Timothy Tan on the line, shooting a pair as he knocks down the first, gets the lead to 10. Second throw is up for Timothy Tan. No problem. Joel with no hesitation, he lets it fly, no good. Now gets the rebound, quickly to Tang. Off to the races, they have the numbers. Tang fires, unable to convert. Peña is there to rescue that possession. There's a whistle before that shot went in. That would go against Francis Cinco. It is just a baseline inbound for the Dragons. They go to the corner. Tan inside out. Tang attacks. That is just too good to be true. As Tang gets called for traveling without a valid passport. Halfway mark in the third. Now Joel Ko mans the point, goes to the corner. Dr. Pierre Melia asking for it in the post. Cinco looking for that entry pass. They have 12 on the shot clock. Drops it to Serge. The wild shot is up, no good. Cinco taps it to Dr. Pierre again. That's the energy and hassle that a Dr. Pierre Melia can provide, although they turned that one over. But you've got to love his attitude, diving for that loose ball, not giving up easily on a play. Now in the hands of Ong, asking for some movement on their set. The pass stolen by Dr. Pierre. Now in the hands of Joko. Joko, the cross court. Gasime lets it fly. Bang! Fourth triple of Mr. Gasime this afternoon, folks. And that is what you get if you go to the gym, practice your shots. That's a result of hard work, ladies and gentlemen. It's not an overnight result. Mr. Gasime has worked his way up to becoming a shooter he wanted to be. And he is now, as you can all see, folks, he now has 4 triples, leading the pack for the Blue Eagles. Leading all scorers, I believe so. Mila inside. No good on the first try. But it will go back to the side of the CEC Dragons. And again, talking about Mr. Gasime earlier, hitting his 4th three-point. Again, that is the result of pure hard work, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a life lesson as well. If in life, if you want to pursue something, of course, you've got to work for it. You've got to work hard. Now in basketball, the same thing. Mr. Gasime, I can see on his stories posted on social media. He have been practicing those kind of shots. He has been trying to master those kind of shots. And look at him now. He has 4 triples across his name. They are up 39-26 with 3 minutes 40 in the third. Let's see how strong they will finish this ball game. Alan Teng takes the jumper. He gets it to go. Cats the lead back to 11, 39-28. Now in the hands of Serge Algoboy, the cross court to Dave Teng. Looks to attack his spin. Twirls, what a dish! That's the point guard of Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, folks. Mr. Dave Teng. Too unselfish in that play, able to locate Andrew Poe down low as Ong responds. No good. Serge Algoboy tracks it down. Goes to Andrew Poe. Attacks the defense. Get out of the way. Mr. Teng. As the Blue Eagles extend their lead 43-28. 2 minutes 46. We'll be right back.
Today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Two minutes 46 remaining, 15-point advantage for the Blue Eagles. Thanks to the hot shooting of Mr. Afshin Gasime, leading his team with 4 3-pointers. In the hands of Paul Gabs, Gabatan steps back, finds Ong, wide open 3. No good. J-Lo clears the rebound and quickly goes to Dave Teng. Dave rejects the screen, goes to his left, finds J-Lo, kicks it out. Albert Chua, 3, short. A miscue there by Serge and J-Lo. The quick outlet, Alan Tan scores inside for the Dragons. That's the lead to 13, 43-30 with 2 minutes 14 remaining in the third. Sacred Heart School Ateneo Blue Eagles is now in the penalty as Tan completes the bonus. Oh, in the hands of Serge. Algoboy hands it to Andrew Poe. A man-to-man defense here. That's the adjustment of the Dragons. Tang, the wild shot, unable to finish that one up. Paul Gabatan, the quick outlet to Law. The bounce inside to Ong. Came up short as J-Lo clears the board. Dave Teng looking to challenge everyone on the side. His spin twirls. He gets it back, fires a shot. Andrew Poe to the rescue. Never giving up on a play as the Blue Eagles extend their lead back to 14. Gabatan fires another one. Still no good. In the hands of Dave Teng. Goes to Andrew. Loses control. Pick up by Paul Gabatan. Gabatan, the bounce. Ong! Too fancy that time. Resulting to another turnover. As Joko deployed back in the ball game, trying to finish this quarter strong. Surge checks out. Dave Tang will cross the timeline, tightly guarded by Ong. 12 seconds to work with. Joko pops out. He fades away. That it is his shot. And another make from the former PBA veteran, Joel Ko. Extending the lead to 15, 46-31, or make that 16, 47-31. Go knocks it down in the corner. Chua was late on the challenge though. A last shot time for the Blue Eagles, a difference of a second on the shot clock and the game clock. 10 on the game clock. Tang looking to make his move. Tang dancing. Tang finds Albert. Chua 3. No good. Gabatan taps it to a friend as time expires. The Blue Eagles up 47-33, heading into the fourth and final frame, folks. Please stay tuned. More actions coming your way. We'll be right back. More minutes of action to determine the outcome of the ball game. Mr. Upshin Gasime waxing at from downtown. Let's see how will they finish strong in this ball game, or the men wearing the immaculate white jerseys crawl their way back into this ball game and take the win as Joel Ko came up empty. J-Lo to the rescue, finds Ray McKillan down low for that extra dish, extending their lead to 16. Great start for the Blue Eagles. Peña being bothered by Gasime, but still able to make that one up. And RJ Peña will head to the line for free throws. 49-35 is the count. Bonus free throw is coming up for Peña. No problem on the bonus. 49-36 is the count. 9 minutes 30 remaining. Dave Tang will safely cross the timeline. Being bothered by the defensive court by Mr. Tang as well. Tang to Tang. Going at it. In the hands of Joel Ko. Ko, a screen set by J-Lo to free up Joe Ko. No good. Peña came flying to get that board. 4-on-2 break. Peña slices through, challenging Joel Ko. And once again, the aggressiveness of RJ Peña will earn him 2 shots on the line. Another free throws coming up for Peña. Came up empty on the first though. Missing both, but there is Timothy Tan to the rescue. Allowing second chance opportunity to trim down the lead to 13. Gasime, another 3. My goodness! Goodness gracious! Oh shit, Gasime Now has 5 triples across his name. Gasime, the heat check. Not this time. Bakilan, the rescue, no good. Asteng stepping on the gas, goes to Paul Gabatan. He banks it home, no good. Timothy Tan, Gasime fighting for it. And wisely, Gasime able to bother Timothy Tan to lose control of that basketball. What a heads-up play for Mr. Gasime. 8 minutes 20. Dave Tang using the Makilan screen. Gasime, one more try. Hits the side of the rim. The quick outlet, Tang. Being challenged by Ko. They will have to regroup. The defense is set for the Blue Eagles. Peña against Gasime. Peña spins. And Gasime commits a personal. Again, you've got to love the aggressiveness of Peña in this quarter. He knew this is winning time. He is looking to take over. With 8 minutes left in the ball game, they're down 14, and this is the perfect time to take matters into his own hands, but he needs to start making those free throws. 3 straight misses for Peña in the free throw line. Peña connects on the second one, splits his charities. Makilan thought about it. Goes to 5, that is his spot. J-Lo, the putback, no good. They get it back. Ko makes his move to traffic, but there's a lot of contact that would send, or that is just a baseline inbound. No free throws to be given for Ko. They go upstairs. Joel Ko, the bullet pass. But 5 steps out of bounds. They go to Tan. Tang, 14 on the shot clock. Back to Peña. Peña attacks. Peña, no good. J-Lo gets the rebound. In the hands of Joel Ko. Ko tightly guarded by Gabatan. Turns it over. Excellent D there for Gabatan, trying to bother Joel Ko on that possession. 52-39 is the count, under 7 minutes remaining. In the hands of Peña. The pass was too traffic. Ko picks it up. The quick outlet. Gasime with the catch. The catch and the finish is good. Another wild finish, but still able to make that one up. Abshin Gasime, folks, now has 17 in the ball game, leading the way for the Blue Eagles this afternoon. He is Shaba's chairman, and he is here to lead the team, to show how it is done as he completes the bonus, make that a 53-39 ball game for the Blue Eagles. Gabatan goes to Tang, fires a 3, no good. Goboy picks it up. Goboy goes to Gasime, 3, almost. As Lau gets the rebound. Tang, they have the number, and he will go away to the cup. Now 5 is with Goboy, Gasime, Andropo, and Cañizares. 14 on the shot clock. Andrew looking for friends. Finds Cinco with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Andrew. Andrew fires a mid-range beauty. No good. Peña gets the board, but I believe there's a reach in against Serge Algoboy. 14-point advantage for the Blue Eagles. 5 minutes 40 remaining in the final frame. (55-41) is the count. Gapatan manning the point. Goes to Tang. Tang challenging the defense of Serge Algoboy. Picks up the foul. A blocking foul called against Serge Algoboy. The Blue Eagles already in the penalty with 5 minutes 31. And for the Dragons, they must take advantage of the penalty situation of the Blue Eagles. Still a lot of time left, 5 minutes 30. Anything can happen. As Tang knocks down the first. No problem on the second one. In the hands of Cinco. Goes to Gasime, bothered by Tang, finds Serge. Algoboy, the one-hander is up and in. That's a familiar one-hander. Might be awkward-looking shot, but still producing the same results. Stripped and stolen by Algoboy. The Blue Eagles are on the run. The extra pass. Gasime able to retrieve that one up. Takes the 3. Cañizares, good boy. Andropo, eye in the sky play for the Blue Eagles. As the Dragons forced to call for time. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the final frame. The Dragons looking to crawl their way back into this ball game. They're down 16, 59-43. As the Blue Eagles is with Cinco, Dave Teng, Cañizares, Andropo, and Serge Algoboy. For Dragons, they have Peña, Ang, Teng, Tan, and Alan Teng, the 5 for the Dragons. As the Dragons gets called for another turnover. Dancing with the wrong pair of basketball shoe. 4 minutes 34, 59-43 is the count. And Dave Teng, eye to eye with Teng. Andropo receives the pass. Cinco fires one up, no good. Ang gets the board quickly to Alan. Teng, the bounce to the other Teng on the floor as he banks it home. Immediately trying to delay the set. A full court press here displayed by the Dragons. Dave Teng has it, creates the separation. Goes to Andrew, his spin, twirls, takes the shot. Came up short. To the rescue is Serge Algoboy. With 3 minutes 45 remaining. Alan slices through defenders. Gets the contact. I believe that would go against Dave Teng. Or rather, Serge Algoboy gets called for that foul. Teng will shoot a pair. Blue Eagles already in the penalty. He knocks down the first. Tang came up short of the second one. Gets his own miss. Goes inside. Team Tan backs it home. Gets the lead to 13. 3 minutes 30. Anybody's ball game, folks. Still a lot can happen. Let's see how Dave Tang will try to respond. The bounce pass inside. That's just too traffic. Diving for the loose ball. Pick up by Alan Tang. Stepping on the cast. Fires one up. Gets the friendly bounce. The lead is down to 11, folks, with 3 minutes 11 remaining. Blue Eagles calls for a ceasefire. We'll be right back.
We carry on and take the extra mile to reach you so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Three minutes 11 remaining in the final frame. The Dragons trying to crawl their way back into this ball game. They're down 11 from a size 17 as Dave Tang goes inside to surge. No good. Joko is there to pick up the loose ball. As Joko will head to the line for another free throws. Under 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Two minutes 50 remaining in the fourth. Joko knocks down the second one. 63-50. So we have a substitution on the floor. Dr. Pierre Mila, J-Lo, Joko, Serge Algoe, and Dave Tang looking to finish this ball game for the Blue Eagles. Oh, in the hands of Tang for the Dragons. Goes inside. Tan Timothy. No good. Tang with a long rebound. Moves inside. Knocks down the jumper. Lead back up to 11. 2 minutes 30. In the hands of Joko. Tightly guarded by Ang. Call back to Dave. 10 on the shot clock. Dr. Pierce setting up the screen. That's a hard one to free up Dave. Tang gets the long rebound. Fresh 14. The familiar one-hander. Milia, the rescue, no good. Surge fades away. Gets stripped. But that is a foul. I believe foul was downstairs. No free throws to be given. Dragons are not yet in the penalty. Paul Gabatan back on the floor. 63-52, 2 minutes remaining in the final frame. J-Lo craving for space, gets fouled inside, just too traffic though. And again, we'd like to give some shout out to the final boss watching our games live. Johannes Borchua, not playing this afternoon, no? I've missed him on the floor. Under 2 minutes remaining on the line is J. Lowe for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, the Blue Eagles. Two free throws coming up for Joseph Law. 63-52 is the count. Under 2 minutes remaining. J-Lo knocks down the second one to extend the lead to 12, 64-52. Tang makes his move, working on the corner. Goes cross court to the other Tang. Unable to knock it down. And who gets the rebound? It's Tang on the other side. Dave Tang dancing. Goes to Joe Cole. 3. Yes, sir! Make that 67-52, and Timothy Tan knocks down another mid-range beauty. Another Division A battle coming your way. It is Don Bosco and University of Cebu. I believe so for Division A. Later this afternoon, Lo the Banzo Gabatan unable to get hold of that basketball. And with a minute remaining, things are looking good for the Blue Eagles. They're up 15, 69-54. Ray Makilan back on the floor, looking to finish this ball game with Serge, Dr. Pierre Milia, Joseph Lowe, and Albert Chua. Dave Tang remains on the floor. In dance of Dave, dancing with Ong, goes to J-Lo. J-Lo didn't pull the trigger with 10 seconds. He makes his move, his spins, twirls, takes the shot. No good. Ibones picks up the board. Ong to Gabatan. That is too easy for Paul Gabatan, as he makes the basket to trim down the deficit. But I think this is already a done ball game in favor of the Blue Eagles. They're up 13 with 29.5 seconds remaining. And what a way for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Blue Eagles to start their campaign in the Cebu Inter-School Alumni Invitational Tournament. Of course, hosted by your very own Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu here at the Magis Eagles Arena. Again, they are the Division A champions in the previous campaign in Shaaba. And they are competing with the brightest stars with the other universities or with the other schools. And I think that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 69-56 is the count. The Blue Eagles, with a 13-point advantage, takes the opening win of the ball game. As we wrap up our coverage with our best player of the game, please stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Back with our best player of the game from Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Blue Eagles, Mr. Upshin Gasimi, scoring 19 big points, hitting 5 triples, couple of rebounds and assists. Sir Upshin, what were your preparations for this inter-alumni tournament?
We prepared hard. I prepare personally. I prepare myself in terms of fitness and conditioning, eating well, so I can still play. At the age of 40, and I'm constantly training, strengthening, running, and everything. So I can still. So I don't have pains all over my body and everything. But this entire inter-alumni thing is a great thing for Cebu. I'm very glad that Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu pioneered this last year, I think, right? And now it's becoming a bigger event, and we see a lot of interest from other schools. So I hope this gets bigger and it gets more exciting.
In Shaba, you were champions in the previous seasons playing for Division A, and now you're competing with other brightest stars with other schools. What is your feeling competing with other schools this year?
Well, it's great because we know a lot of players even from the other schools. Like one of my best friends was playing for CEC. And we were trash talking the entire game, and playing with stars from Don Bosco like Don Ontiveros. And I don't know if these are 40 up. Are they 40 up? Look at these guys. They look so big. So it's gonna be a tough battle for us.
Lastly, do you have any family and friends to thank for?
Yeah, I want to. First of all, I'd like to greet my wife, my children, Shinzo and Adela, and my parents, and of course, I want to greet, my my barkada from high school, Section A, as usual, Glenn, Jericho, Kent, Joel, Aldrich, Kurt. Guys, I know you're watching. This is for you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Upshin Gasimi, your best player of the game from the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Blue Eagles. Please stay tuned for another action coming your way. We'll be right back.